Hi everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap. My ball mold finally came from Amazon. It's a silicone mold that makes a ball shape, and you pour stuff into the hole here. What I do need is some embeds, so I'm going to actually just melt a little bit of shea butter and we're going to make these snowflake embeds. Okay, so I just melted a little bit of the shea butter. I just need a real thin layer, so I'm not going to be putting a lot in here. And I'm not sure how much the mold holds, so I'm not even sure this is going to work as per my usual. But we will give it a shot. Kaylin's in the background laughing at me.
I'm laughing at Chewbacca. He kept walking right by.
You never know how these things are going to turn out, but we give it a shot. Okay. I'm really excited about this mold. I think it's going to be really cool. Okay, so that's about it. We're going to go ahead and let these dry, and then we will unmold them. Okay, so I have my embeds, and I can only fit approximately 3 stars on each side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, the stars are thin because we didn't fill them up all the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put a little bit of melt and pour on this, and I'm going to place it so it sticks. Actually, I might be able to use a dropper. Just because these aren't really that sticky, and I just want to make sure it sticks to the side here. Okay, and it looks like if you put it around the tips of the snowflakes, it sticks a little bit easier. This one doesn't stick too well here. Okay. So yes, put it on the tips of the snowflake, not in the middle like I was doing. I mean, you can put it in the middle too, but the tips will stick to the silicone a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to make sure they're all in there okay. And then what I'm going to do is, this is not too hot. I've actually kind of let it cool down a little bit. I did put some bio glitter in this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my blue ice mica. I'm going to put that in there. I want it to be very, very light. I just want it just a touch of color. See how it looks. Okay, so we have that. Let's see if these are sticking. Oops. See if these are sticking okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close this. Make sure it snaps closed. Stir this a little bit more. pour some alcohol in there and pour very slowly. Okay, once we're done pouring, which I think we'll have a little bit left, it's really kind of hard to see where when it starts to overfill, so.
So is that the new ball mold?
Mm-hmm. Oops. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, we're just gonna let it sit, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but give it a shot. Okay, see you guys shortly. Okay, and we're back. So what I thought about in retrospect was that I wanted to do a darker color with the same in-veg, just to kind of compare and contrast. So when the mold is ready, you might need to take like a butter knife, because it's sealed pretty good, and I had to take a butter knife and rub it all throughout, and then it just kind of popped off that way. Okay, and that's what our mold looks like. Now this is with the lighter blue, and then the pour spout was right here, so actually I guess this is where we would have it standing so it doesn't roll off. So that's this one, and I did a darker blue, which I've already loosened. I poured it a little hot, so you can kind of tell, oops, right there's a little bit of soap. So some of the blue soap came into the snowflakes here, but still, you know, it was a pretty good, it's a pretty good mold, so it's actually pretty cool. So I'm going to actually be doing more with these molds, experimenting, but I just kind of thought you would like to see this, especially if you want to make ornament soap since we're in the holiday season. So I think the molds are a win. There was actually no dripping or anything. I know that they come in different sizes, in colors, but all in all, the mold was a big win. It was ready to unmold. I think within 2 hours. I did put them in the refrigerator, and you can still feel around, and you can tell that it still feels warm or not. The molds are a big win, and I think the soap came out really nice. Okay, so you guys have a really good week. This is Anna from Koala Soap.